One thing I did want to ask you about is the CFO of this company, who's been around for about 5 years, decided to leave a few months ago. It was an orderly transition. Does a executive level departure ever rub you the wrong way, or how do you think about that?
Sure. So it was Elena Gomez, and she's someone who, it's funny because as you do this job that we do, you look at the boards of directors and management of a lot of companies. And I remember in doing research on other companies that we've recommended in the Full Universe, I'd see her picture pop up a bunch. And it's because she's on different boards of directors. My point being that she's a very connected individual. And she went over to Toast, which I believe is a point of sale company for restaurants and food companies. Just like that name. But to your question, I don't think what you need to do is you need to build context around any executive departure. So, for instance, we've got a company that had an orderly transition. This woman was not the founder of Zendesk. She seems to have done a great job, and she's just transitioning to a company that I feel like she wants to kind of help build up as well. Compare that to a company like Alteryx, where they got rid of their founder as CEO and he transitioned to the board. They got someone new to come in. They hired, I believe it was a new CFO who's only there for an incredibly short amount of time and then got rid of him and replaced him with someone else. When that happens, that's concerning. But what we've got going on here with Zendesk is not something I think is worth worrying about.
Fair enough. Context is always key.